Language may not be suitable for young audiences. Parental guidance is advised.
Hi, my name is MEKHAELA, and welcome to my story. I wrote an entry in July 2009 when I'd had enough of the apologizing. I found the word sorry was an overly used and abused word because most of the people can say it but not meaning it. It was as if they were just trying to get away from being tangled into a situation that they aren't prepared to face. As always, let me take this opportunity to thank Anchor for making my whole podcast experience easy and pleasant. Don't forget to drop a message or two on our Facebook page, MEKHAELA on Podcast. I repeat, MEKHAELA on Podcast. We'd love to hear from all of you. Episode 9, On Saying Sorry, July 11, 2009. Saying sorry is easier said than done. If you don't mean it, sorry is just another word with no content. Lip service, I should say. In my case, it's hard for me to say I'm sorry, especially if I don't mean it. Sorry for me is a big word that should often be equipped with conviction that once you utter that word, it should be said wholeheartedly. A person recently told me he can't stop saying sorry for putting me in a very complicated situation. I understand that. However, I can't justify if he really means it. Not that I doubt his capabilities of saying these words and not meaning it. It's just that I can't accept the fact that this person has a lot of ways to reach out and yet he chooses not to do anything about it. A message or two is really a big deal for me. If he can post nonsense on sites and boards, why can't he leave something that would at least assure me that I'm still existing in his life? He makes me feel like I'm a total crap. I'm not hard to please. You can bet your bottom dollar on it. A simple hi would make me feel important already. It's not that I want 100% of his attention most of the time. I just want to be acknowledged somehow that a person like me is still alive. If I love a person, he can feel it by the way I act. I submit myself 101% to him to the point that I lose my identity. I know a person like me doesn't deserve to be hurt so bad, but why do people keep on hurting me emotionally? Is that because I'm a pushover? Or am I losing my power to tell them off that I'm not the perfect person to mess with? Last year was a total surreal blur, and if given a chance to forget all of it, I would be more than willing to do so. But horrible memories stick like a tattoo. It's hard to let it go. It brought an emotional scar for life. Now, I don't know what to react anymore. It's like people love to hurt me and see me wrapped up for good. Nice. Sure, I've been through all of these before, but if you press a scalpel in an existing scar for the nth time, it will make an even huge mark that would be unpleasant to the eyes of others. It's not easy to hide it through the concealer. Fake smiles and pretty masks won't hide a sad clown's face. True enough, people won't understand the pain of waiting and the pain of being neglected on the side. The willingness to wait is still there, but a huge question mark has already been raised. While I'm writing this piece, I'm staring at the window wondering, what happened to me is much likely an isolated case because nobody would even care to understand what's inside my head. Dark clouds suddenly turned over the skies and the tears of heaven starts falling. I sometimes find myself not talking for hours and realize that I've been thinking too much. When I reach for my phone to look at the folder of messages I've saved, it gives me hope. But is there really a hope? Seriously. I ended up replying to the person saying I accept his apologies and he is very much welcome to hurt me anytime. After all, it's my fate to be hurt by people. Punching bag? Yeah. It's always been like that since the dawn of time. There's something in him that I can't bear to be angry. As much as I want to hate him for everything that I've been through right now, I just can't. But then, I don't have the heart to be furious. He knows I'm weak, though people see me as a tough cookie. He knows I can easily be broken down. I'm hurt. A ton of sorry would not heal the wounds, but I'm sure it may serve as a painkiller for the meantime. But painkillers wear off after a couple of hours. I hate to think he's avoiding me, but that's what I feel right now. He knows I'm sensitive. Still, there's a flicker of light and a voice in my head telling me never to give up. I'm still listening to it.
Let me share this with you all. Anchor is a hosting platform that is easy to use and offers a lot at no cost. I use Anchor for my podcast. So far, it's been fun. With their unlimited hosting and easy to navigate tools, it's simple to start recording your show. And you can download the app for free. With Anchor, it's one step closer to having your very own show. Anchor, sign up now.
I was submissive, and maybe I still am. The fact that I lose my whole self in the middle of a relationship would make a guy think that I'm a pushover. Hence, he tends to set me aside and make me wait until my feet bleed. It's easy for some to apologize and not meaning it. Lip service, I should say. Miles was one of them who liked to apologize for the fact that he, unintentionally, put me on a tight spot, not realizing that it was crushing my soul, slowly. I had wished he should have, thought about it before making me wait for nothing. But he never did. Guys were asking me out for a quick dinner, a date, or even just for a chit-chat over coffee. Those were bachelors. But as complicated as my relationship with Miles was, I never dared to go out of my way to go out on dates, though I knew that it was easy for me. We lived in two different cities. The fact that he did not even check for me if I was still breathing, I could have cheated on the side, but I never did. I was so faithful and stupid. My rationality was that at least I did my part. But then again, even if I did, was it rewarded handsomely? Was I happy having to wait for something that God knows wouldn't come? Let's find out on Monday.
That ends this week's entry. Be sure to tune in every Monday for new episodes. Michaela is produced by me with Jabs for the sound and Monique for the artwork. Join me again next week, only here in Michaela.